Hey friends, Mark Guido here with Grand Adventure. Welcome back. We're in the San Luis Valley of southern Colorado. We're here to see the tallest sand dunes in North America. And as an added bonus, we've actually got a campsite with electrical service free of charge. We'll explain all of this and more on this episode of Grand Adventure, so stay tuned. So we're in the San Luis Lakes State Wildlife Area, which if you're in town to see Great Sand Dunes National Park, this place is a complete score. Up until 27, it was part of the Colorado State Park system. And Colorado Parks and Wildlife last year removed it from the state park roster and just let it revert to a state wildlife area status.
With the state park decommissioned, it's kind of creepy around here a little bit, but in a good way.
As a result, they turned off the water in the campground, but they left the electrical service on. They also eliminated campsite reservations and merely made it a first-come, first-serve walk-in place free of charge. Now, a campsite with free electrical service, I can hear you right now. You're saying, what's the catch? All right, there is a small catch. You actually have to have an annual pass for the state wildlife areas. Now, that annual pass costs $36 a year, which if you're going to use it at multiple locations, that's a steal. But even if, like us, you're only here for a couple of nights, we paid $36 for 2 nights in the campground with electrical service and a dump station, garbage disposal and a dumpster. I mean, we're getting our money's worth out of that $36 even by buying the pass for just 2 nights. Now, if like us, you're from out of town and you don't have the pass already, what you do is you drive about 6 or 7 miles west to a tiny little hamlet, not much more than an intersection called Mosca, where you can pick up the pass at the pit stop right in Mosca. It's a little convenience store. Now, if you need more provisions than are available at the pit stop, yeah, you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere here, but you're only about 20 minutes from Alamosa, which has all manner of traveler services, including a Walmart supercenter. So you can get everything you need right as you're coming back into town.
Now that it's no longer a state park, San Luis Lakes appears to be incredibly underutilized, at least during our visit. We've got all the elbow room we could desire, as these are our nearest neighbors in the distance, in a campground with 51 sites available. Wildfire haze from the west coast is partially obscuring our views of the stunning Sangre de Cristo Mountains that loom large above the lake. You can, however, leave your boat at home at current water levels. The lake appears to be used for irrigation, judging by the surface canals leaving the wildlife area. Otherwise, views from the campground are of the shockingly flat San Luis Valley.
Now, this campsite's only about 15 miles outside of the main gate of Great Sand Dunes National Park. Let's go take a look at those tallest sand dunes in North America.
The dunes were formed when sand from as far away as the San Juan Mountains, 65 miles to the west, was carried by the prevailing winds until encountering storm winds plummeting from the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, dropping the sand upon the dune field in piles up to 755 feet high. There's a National Park Visitor Center just north of the main gate, and most visitors will only venture slightly further north to walk across the usually dry Medano Creek to access the dune field from a paved parking lot. That's because not far beyond there, the pavement ends. However, if you have a high clearance 4x4, and that's something that's strictly enforced, you can continue north on the Medano Pass Primitive Road to see more remote areas of the park that most visitors will never see. To maintain traction in the deep sand on the Medano Pass Road, it's necessary to deflate your tires to approximately 20 psi or you will get stuck. For quick and efficient airing down, I highly recommend this Easy Tire Deflator from ARB, the de facto standard amongst off-road enthusiasts. Its locking chuck removes the tire's valve core for quick deflation, yet safely holds it in place for simple reinsertion after you slide the chuck to remove air and check air pressure.
Boy, if you thought walking on the beach was hard.
Once you're back on asphalt, the park even provides a free air station to air your tires back up to the highway pressure right next to the RV dump station. And if you insist upon actually paying for a campsite with no hookups, the Pinion Flats Campground is located right within the park where the paved road truly ends.
So 2 of my 4 trailer tires are showing some premature wear. I called ahead to a tire shop in Alamosa and ordered 2 more Goodyear Endurance that I'm going to have installed in the morning once we hitch up and head out of this campground. On our way to another state. So if you're not yet one of our grand adventurers, make sure you hit that subscribe button down in the bottom right corner of your screen right now. If you want to get instant notification of each of our new episodes, ring that notification bell. If you like this video, we'd love for you to give us a thumbs up, and nothing makes us happier than to see your comments and feedback in the comments section below this video. And until next time, please remember, life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you soon.